Gotta talk about a certain someone that is really out of control, and it has to stop. And that's Andy from NYC, Andy Quinto. Um, he's out of control. Uh, it's one thing he's trolling me on YouTube, but now he decided to take it up a notch and actually make spreading lies and saying that I should be arrested at an MTA board meeting. That's right. He said that today.
You will not see Andy Quinto because he couldn't show his face. He called in by phone, and you'll hear what he says about me.
Situation at Mineola Station. We got somebody that was taking pictures of women. I think his name is John Mitchell. I think the guy is. I've been told by multiple people who've been taking pictures at the Hicksville Long Island Railroad in Mineola Long Island Railroad Station. So yeah, I hope the MTA police can look into that specific person and make an arrest.
You got to be kidding me. And the fact that they didn't even say anything to stop him. This is intimidation of the highest order here.
And then speaking for NYC Pride next month at the end of June, there's nothing worth of extra service. Well,
I'm not going to listen to what else he said. But that right there, they should have stopped him. That's a personal attack. That violates the community guidelines of the MTA board meeting. Unbelievable. If I ever have any contact with the MTA police, I'm going to get a lawyer and I'm going to take you, Andy Quinto, to court. All right? And maybe the MTA board too. I've had it with this discrimination. This is intimidation. What else can you say?
You heard it right there. He said that. Unbelievable, this guy. What is the motivation for him to smear me in such a way? And no, I don't go around taking pictures of women. Even if I did it's a station, it's a public area, there's nothing against the law from anyone taking anyone's picture. It's a public station. But I don't do that. What is he getting out of this? What is Mr. Andy Quinto getting out of this? And he's smearing my friends too. He's smearing all my colleagues on YouTube here as well. All right? What is he getting out of it? He lives in a very rundown area of Jamaica. So he's not a certain demographic. But he's obviously getting paid off by them. And so he's getting compensated for this.
So let's talk about where Andy Quinto lives, all right? He lives in a bad area of Jamaica. I'm not going to give out his address. But he lives in this general area of Jamaica where the Babylon line comes in and goes and merges with the main line. All right? He lives in this general area right here. Right? Being that he likes to give out my address, I want to explain to you that he's in the same damn situation. He is in one of the worst neighborhoods in the city right now. All right? He lives in one of the worst neighborhoods in the city, in this general area here. Get the graffiti. It's horrible where he lives. And to pick on somebody who's trying to speak up against this discrimination. What is in it for him? What is in it for him? The power that these people have on Wall Street and the trolls that they use, it's just unbelievable. I don't know what they're doing there, but it's something because Andy, he's in the same boat. He's not living with a certain demographic, but maybe they're promised that they're going to somehow let them live with him. I don't think so. They may be telling him that, but they're not going to let him live with them. Just unbelievable.
You've seen where he lives. I know where he lives. I'm not giving out a specific address, unlike what he does to me. But he doesn't live in a good area. All right? He's obviously getting some kind of compensation to do this. Now, his brother does work at a restaurant in Rockville Center. Don't know the name of it. He did tell me, but I forgot. And even if I knew it, I wouldn't say it here. Because I have a little more respect than he does. All right? But there's some connection going on between him and the snobs that are out to smear me. And anyone else who speaks against this Wall Street corruption going on right now. Yes. Wall Street corruption is out of control, and Wall Street won big today again. Yeah, they won big. They won big, and they're in their own little enclave down there. All right? We don't know it's part of the plan. We don't know it's part of the plan to force us to shut up. That's why nobody speaks up against Wall Street. Nobody speaks up against, well, why are they getting it so much better than we are? Nobody speaks up except for me and a select few other people because everybody's afraid to go against these people. Everybody is scared to go against them. But I have to keep going against them. You know why? Because they're trying to force us out. That's why. And if anyone should be arrested and be questioned by the police, it is you, Andy Quinto. You are harassing me. You are spreading lies about me, giving out personal information online. You are the one causing the problem, Andy. That's just the way these people are. He just joins a whole long list of trolls out there. But he's become the most ruthless of them all. Believe it or not. You know, some chutzpah going to an MTA board meeting and saying what you did. Some chutzpah doing that, Andy. I never did anything to you to get to be treated like this. You, me and him were colleagues at one time. We were colleagues and then he just turned on me. All because he's getting some kind of compensation. He will deny it, but he's getting some kind of compensation for this. Maybe they're intimidating his brother. Who knows what's going on? But you can't put anything past these people on Wall Street. These white finance professionals. I'm one of the few people out there that calls them out on a regular basis, so it's no wonder that I get such horrible things said about me and my name dragged through the mud, because that's what they do. And that's why so few people go against them. But I had to come here, in front of the camera, and talk about it, make a video about it, because it involves me, it involves my colleagues. It needs to stop. And we will make it stop. Because if this doesn't stop, well, we all know the end result of where everything winds up. And he and his snobby colleagues there, that somehow he's living in the ghetto, but somehow he cares more about the snobs, even though they're treating his own race like crap. It's bad enough when you have a racist white person, then you have a racist person of color that turns on people that are trying to help speak out against discrimination and favoritism and white privilege. It's unfreaking believable. And this is the way people with disabilities are treated. You know, can't work. You know, this is the lack of respect we get. Everybody talks about hate. There is so much hate directed toward people like us. What's happening to me is a perfect example of that. I don't want to make this video too long. I really don't, because that just means that I got to put more effort into these. This is exactly what these trolls want. They also want me to shut up, but I'm not going to shut up. I may have to go live in New Jersey. I know I'm fighting a losing battle if it's happening in this state, but I'm never going to shut up. I will keep talking till the day I move out of this state and you guys drive me out. I know I'm fighting a losing battle, but I'm going to keep fighting. This is my home. How dare you snobs come, take over all the decent places to live, and ruin the areas where everybody else lives, you know, by dumping all the problems in them, and driving up the cost of everything. No, I'm not going to accept it. I'm going to keep fighting, keep talking about it. Andy, you should know better. You're only hurting yourself, you know. Unless these snobs let you live in the enclave, you're in the same damn situation the rest of us are in. dealing with the crime, dealing with the problems, and he lives in one of the most dangerous neighborhoods in the city. He should know. Please knock it off, Andy. Please, stop it. Because you keep doing this, the only one getting arrested is going to be you. Thank you for watching.